Hello everyone, this is Charles BridgTec with another headlamp review, this time from WUBEN. Now this here is their H4. Now I was sent this everyday carry light from them directly. They wanted me to feature it here on my channel. This is a new model from them. Comes in this box. Let's start here with the specs. You can see the highest output with the combined LEDs is 800 lumens. Now if you need more time to read those, go ahead and pause the screen. Otherwise, let's go ahead and get this open, see what's in. It's always nice to get new headlamps from them. Now they did send me a gift, which I will do in another video at a later time. Really appreciated them doing that. Here's the user manual. Now this is a large user manual because it's multi-language. Front and back, as you can see. Flip it back over. And we've got, I believe this is just letting you know about how to do the headband, as you will have to put it on the light. It's not difficult. One USB Type-C charging cable. And here's the light. So let me go ahead and get the band on here. Let's take a look here at the band before I put it on there. White and blue. It does have holes in it so you can see behind it there. So we're going to put it here where the sweatband is here. Probably put it right in between here. I think we'll be good. Want to make sure I put it up right. Now hopefully it won't take too long for you to do this. Sometimes it can be a bugger, especially with the little sweat guard on here. I'll probably try to do it first. Might help out. That did. So we put it in here. Kind of stretch it a little bit, kind of thins out the material to get underneath that next little lip there. Once you do that, it's on there. And you can move it around to make it fit a little bit better. This is a very small head, so I would need to be a lot bigger. Would need to be a lot bigger for my head. Let me double check. I think this is going to be too small as well. Try to get it just tight enough here. Let me check it here. So when you have a large head, you don't have much more room, but it does fit a large head like my own. So now you can see what it looks like here. And there it is. In white. Now this also comes in other colors like black, and there is a sticker on here reminding you that there is a protection piece on the battery that you want to remove. Sometimes these stickers can be a bugger. If you take them off slowly, they won't leave any residue. So you've got your two switch design here on the top. You can angle once it's on your head Got a lot of positions that you can do with it. I'm going to go ahead and remove that protection piece here. Normally wouldn't go right to this, but since I'm here, here's the protection piece right here, clear, and drop the battery here. So that's what it looks like. I'll show you the battery that it comes with. It's a nice little battery pack here. You can see there, it's got your positive and negative symbols on the one side. Here's your charging port here. That way you can charge it on the go. Now the nice thing about this is that you can use 3 AAA cells as well. Now the light output is going to be a little bit less, but not by much. I'll show you the contacts in there. It's nice to be able to run this because you can get AAAs by the box load, especially off of Amazon. The Amazon Basics, you know, those do really well for me. I've been using a lot of the power cells. They've been doing well for me, as I can't complain. Contact on each end there. Trying to get it to focus. I can see on my screen above me. Oh yeah, 1700 milliamps. That's going to be plenty of power for this light. And now we're going to go ahead and get it put in here. And we got it back in. Now I have not charged this yet, so hopefully it has enough charge on it to be able to show the features of it. But this is an ABS plastic, but it is very rugged. Watertight too. So if you got rain or something, no worries at all with this. There's the bottom there, kind of a see-through plastic around the edges here. See the seal around there. Band is stretchable, it's comfortable. These light-duty headlamps are my favorite because carry it for a long time, and the battery power, especially on this pack, is going to give you some really good run times. Style and design on this is nice. No issues. So now while we're looking at it here, let's go ahead and take a look here at the LEDs. It's got special optics there. Now this is also a wave sensor, so it'll detect motion and you turn the light on and off. So you have 2 LEDs here, special optics. They don't say what LEDs are being used in here, but that's what that looks like. And you have an auxiliary LED in there as well. Feels pretty rugged, lightweight. Definitely something I could use. Alright, well, I already showed you the battery, so let's go ahead and wait no further. Let's go over the UI. UI, you've got the main switch here and the other switch, so it's 2-switch design. First switch here, which is kind of a bunch of knobbies on it there. That'll turn on the light, turn it on and turn it off. In order to advance the light output there, there's a battery level indicator there as well. Let me show that to you. See there. and it'll turn red and start to blink when it's critically low. You're going to press down and hold. It is cool white to go through those light outputs. And then from off, I believe you get the red LED, dead center there. It's pretty cool. Just on and off from that. And then you have a beacon. You have what appears to be SOS. Click it again, goes back to the solid red. I want to show you this. It's got a pretty good intense spot beam on there. And that's going to have some pretty good range. Now the further out you get, it's got some artifacts in the beam. Kind of see little dark areas there. We'll test it out more outside. We press down and hold to turn that off. And so now we're going to turn on the other LED. There. It's more of a neutral white. Press down and hold. And I'll show you the different beam types that this has. So you have neutral white or cool white. Now cool white's going to give you the most light output. You can double click to get them all on at any time, either button. That'll get the combined beam types together. And you can also see here the different color temps. The warmer one here and the cool white there. And now we're going to go ahead and click it back off. Now we're going to go ahead and turn this one back on, and you can run them separately as well, which is nice, because some instances you might need cooler white for light output, but you want something like you're in the woods looking for something. The neutral white's going to probably do better. This is, I don't know, it might be a little warmer than 5K. I'm not really sure, but it's something I could live with. 5K, 5 to 6K is my favorite. Definitely nice to be able to have that. And I'll show you the different color temps here. Might be better with one at a time. See there? So now let's go ahead and take a look here at the different beam types so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Get my band in my hand here. So you can see here, pretty much pure flood. And then on the other one, you can see it has that hot spot in there. It does look like it's a little on the floody side too, but it does have a little more range with this LED versus this one, which is really no hot spot at all. So you're needing range, or you're needing a large area lit up at once, you've got it. You need more range, you've got that. Combine them both. Nice. That's a nice beam. It's got that little area that's centralized, focused. And let's go ahead and show you now the wave sensors. We're going to turn it on and press both buttons for about 2 seconds. See, the light is there. It's like a greenish color next to the blue one here. So now you can wave it on. and wave it off. So whatever light level that you have it on, so if you want to, we'll put it on the lowest one. You have to press both buttons again. Forgot, once you turn it off, so any light level that you want to set the wave sensor on, you can do so. But once you turn it off, you can change it. It'll still change the LEDs, so you don't have to worry about losing that. But now when you turn the light off, turn it back on, you have to reset that each time that you want to use that feature. So again, it's simple and easy to operate that. Operate this light. It's got a nice beam on here. 800 lumens is plenty for a headlamp. Well, let's wait no further. Let's take this H4 outside, see how it does in the wilderness. We are out here in the darkness with the WUBEN H4 on my head. So we're going to go ahead and show you the red LED here. That is 38 feet. This thing has some pretty good range on it. 65 feet there. That is impressive. It does have a little bit of artifacts right around the edges here. So, but it is intense. I've got to take my hats off to them. "38 feet here." So we're going to go ahead and go to the regular LED. We're going to do the neutral white here. Got it on my hand. So it's good for flood. It's going to show a large area at once at about 30 feet. I'm going to go ahead and go to the next level here, if I don't accidentally forget to keep going. Got to press down and hold. Just a large area way out to the sides of my head. See the beam there on the fence? We're going to go to the next level. You see way out to the sides. Thing has a lot of wide open space lighting here. So now we're going to go ahead and do the cool white. Now we got it on the hot spot there. So it's going to be a little bit better range on this. You can see the difference of the beam here. I'll change it from one to the other. So, and 38 feet. We're going to go to the next level. "65 feet to this tree here." Now I have a link below all my videos showing my testing area. That's some good illumination with this. I love these light-duty, lightweight headlamps. They do really well. Now it is making 138 feet there. Well, this has got pretty good spill area on its own. Quite surprising. Huh. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and do turbo. We're going to turn them both on here. See how it does. 800 lumens. You got the best of both. Kind of a spot there for range. Got some eyes over there looking at me. See them poking out. That's crazy. You see them right there, reflecting back. Let's see if I can zoom in. Now it's walking towards me here. There we go. That's pretty crazy. Alright, we're going to end it here. And back it back out, back to where it was. As you can see, this thing does really well. Welcome back. Hope you enjoyed those night shots. Impressive beam performance on here. I was quite surprised. The neutral white definitely, to me, is more of a favorite versus the cool white, but the cool white definitely has the longer range, so that might be something that I might use as well. I use these a lot for up close working on electronics or something around the house where I can't hold a flashlight or can't put one on a magnetic on a metal surface, and so just basically you know, just these really come in handy. Also, if you camp, if you hike, you ride a bicycle, this thing will really do well. Everywhere you look, you're going to have light. I know a lot of people that use these as their main headlamp for them when they are riding on their bikes, as well as a stationary one on the bike. But overall, nice build quality. Not seeing any issues with it. It is ABS plastic, so it's going to be able to get scratched up. You're not going to see it as much. I think the plastic ones can take a little bit more, you know, kind of throwing it in and getting scratched up, not looking too bad. You can run this on 3 AAA cells. Recommend using a lithium cell, one-time use, 1.5 volt. You know, they'll really give you some good light output, and you might, or not only light output, but they'll give a little bit more lumens, but the runtime is going to be a lot better than an alkaline cell. I like the fact that you can set it up to wave it on, wave it off. If you need it one time and shut it off with your hand, you don't need it again. Set the light level that you want it at, then press both of them together to be able to set that, and you're good to go. The band, like I said, is comfortable. Sweat guard on there. ECL Innovator. Everyday Carry Light Innovator. Nice looking too. They come in other colors. USB Type-C, charge it on the go, so if you're charging the battery pack, you can throw in 3 AAA cells and still be able to move along and do your thing. Extend your runtime as well. Buy a big old box of those. Well, I want to thank WUBEN for sending me this H4 headlamp to review. Now, if this is something you are interested in getting, I will leave a link down below the video where you can get this, including a special discount code, and that will help you save some money on this headlamp, just in case you're interested. Well, that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please share, like, and subscribe. That way I can bring more of these WUBEN headlamps, new that is, to you in the future. Thanks for watching. Take care. Well, let's take this outside, see how it does in the wilderness.